Welcome back to the studio. It's DJTriceyTrice, and this module is all about merch. Love it. I love merch. I love graphic t-shirts. I love buying merch when I go out places. When I was a kid, my mom used to take me to the Shed Aquarium and let me get anything I wanted from the gift shop. I know most parents are like, no, you can have one thing. Like anything that I wanted when I was at the Shed Aquarium in Chicago, she would let me get. So every time I go to Disney on Ice or wherever I go, I'm all about the merch. I want something to take home. I think it's fun. I need a t-shirt. I love it. I'm so excited to be here. I'm that fan. And there are so many of me out here who wear jerseys, who cheer people on, who ask you to sign their t-shirt. I'm a part of that movement. So merch is an easy way to slam dunk a connection with your listeners. They want to support. You just need to find out what kind of merch they like and give it to them in a quick and easy way. So I'm going to start this out by very, very boldly saying this out loud. I do not think that you should design some merch, reach out to a local t-shirt printing company or even go on like some bulk business and put your podcast logo on a bunch of stuff and then just sell the t-shirts out your trunk. Or I'm not suggesting you do anything. Don't buy any inventory. I've done this wrong so many times that I'm feeling the need to look you in your eye and tell you, I know you think it's going to be cheaper to do it that way, but it's not. You have so much overhead. You're going to have inventory. The computer systems behind it is a nightmare. You want this to run easy. You want this to supplement your business, especially because you're focusing on the content and the sponsorship of your podcast. You don't want to spend all your time in figuring out how many smalls, mediums, and larges you need to get for the month. It's just not what you need to do. If you have a large event coming up or you have one of them live events coming up, you can set up a computer on your table and set up a merch store, or you can even buy a couple of each sizes and sell it there, and then sell on the website and tell people you'll send it to their home. So here's how I suggest you do it. I suggest you use the print on demand option. What is that, Treese? It means that you design the merch. You go on to this website. I'm saying you use Printful, so I'll keep using Printful. And I am a Printful affiliate, but I believe in that platform and I've used that platform. It works. So Printful is a print on demand company where they have all of these people across the country who are printers. They print on mouse pads, they print on t-shirts, duffel bags, they embroider, they screen print. These people are all about the merch, all about the design of merch, the look and feel of the merch, and all of that. Okay. Printful has those people already. You, as a Printful user, go on to there, pick what kind of product you want to design, and upload the artwork. That's all you do. You upload the artwork, and then Printful posts it to your website, and that way people can just buy things that you're making on the fly. It's always how, something will go viral on social media and people are like, man, how did they get t-shirts made that fast? Everybody's always so shocked, and it's like, okay, the t-shirts aren't made, but the design is up. I can design a t-shirt in 5 minutes, especially if I already have the logo. 3 minutes, I can get it up on Printful and on my website. So basically, Printful takes your design and sends it to a printer who prints it on your behalf, the design you had in mind, packs all the stuff in the bag as if they were you, and sends it to your client. But they don't print it until it sells. That's the print on demand. That way you have zero overhead. I run a merch store. I don't have no t-shirts in my house. That's not the ones that I purchased. I didn't have to buy a bunch of tumblers. I don't have to house them here. I don't have a warehouse. What if I'm a digital nomad and I want to move to New York and here and these kinds of things. It's a quick and easy, light way to run your store. So Printful is the first thing that you need to know. And all of these links again will be included on here. And I just found a new way to use Printful. So you're hearing this, but it's not on this document. But Printful and Square. If you are a member of my Facebook group, I'm doing a free teach thing where I'm going to show you how to connect that. I made a store in like 10 minutes the other day. Like created the store from scratch and could sell in 10 minutes. It's insane how fast this is getting. So So yeah, so use Printful, and then I will record a 60-second ad spot promoting your merch, and then dynamically insert that into your podcast. So people are listening to your podcast, and then all of a sudden they hear, "Hey guys, just wanted to let you know." Well, of course, introduce yourself. It's Treese. Wanted to let you know that I have an awesome merch store. If you want to click the link that's down in the bio, I've been creating t-shirt, whatever. Get your What the Pod mug. I usually flash mine on the screen, do something, on my Instagram story that's cheesy or funny or whatever it is. Get people to want to buy it. If you are looking at the actual PDF of this, you'll see an example of where one of my listeners actually shared it and then told other people to buy it. It's like the dream that all of us are wish would happen. But merch is a great way for people to rep for you and tell other people about it. Another thing I suggest you do is give away some merch at one of your live events. So maybe buy a couple sizes of whatever or a couple coffee cups and stuff them with some pins or whatever you need to do. But just give it away so that people are taking your logo and your content or your designs around wherever they are. You really just want more eyes on everything that you have. And then the last thing I have to say, and I shouldn't feel like I have to say it, but buy your merch. Buy some samples from Printful. They give you a discount if you buy it within like the first week or something like that. Buy your merch and rock your stuff. I rock my stuff around LA. I wear my sweatshirt when I work out. I drink out of my cup. I share pictures of all the things, you want to make it cool, make it fun. Let your people know that you repping for yourself. You know what I mean? And then change out the merch every now and then to as people are saying, does that come in red? And you can say, oh, yep, boom, change it to a red design really quick. Get those sales, learn about your audience, and then move forward with it as your merch store grows. You can take stuff off, you can put stuff on. They've always got new things that are trending. So if when the fidget spinner was cool, they had that. They got masks for your face that you can put your logo on. So Printful does the job of keeping new and cool products in stock. All you got to do is just drop the logo in there, place it correctly, and say, put it up for sale. That's it. That's all. They got descriptions in there. It's really easy. But again, please do not buy. I'm not suggesting in any of the ways that I speak about merch that you bulk buy a bunch of merch and now you're hustling it, because that's just gonna make you stressed. I still have products from the hat company that I started. I ordered like I don't even know how many samples from China. I had a manufacturer in China I was working with. Man, I probably got 500, 600, 700 hats. I got them for a cheap price at the time, probably paid like $1,200 for them. And I'm thinking to myself, man, I could flip these. I could sell them at my shows. I could, even if I sold them for $10 each, somebody will pay 10. Absolutely, somebody will pay 10. But they was in my trunk. They were in my, it's just, it didn't work out. We just moved from our house in Indiana and there were still hats in there. It's ridiculous. I still have hats here today, at least 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, because I feel like, oh man, this was my, you just have a bunch of merch hanging around. Nobody loves that. And this is a quick and easy way that you can change designs on the fly and add designs. So definitely, yes. Look at merch. I'll show you my my merch stores. Please buy some What the Pod merch so you can see what the actual the packaging looks like when it comes from these other people, so you can see exactly what I'm talking about, because it's not a big deal. A lot of people think, oh, who's going to be packing my stuff? Or you give them the logo, they'll print it on the receipt, everything, and they'll tell people where to return it. That's the other great thing about doing this way. You don't have to do any returns. They return it right to the people who made it. They send it back, and you're done. The most you might have to do is send an email to somebody who's saying that their product didn't work out, but you can get them things fast because you're not printing them. So that closes out merch. Merch is awesome. Take merch and take it to all of your other events. This last part, I'm going to close it out for you. I'm going to bring it all together for you, and you're ready. You're pretty much ready at this part. So stay tuned for the closing. I'll give you your action items, and you will be ready to not only start your podcast, but to find profit in your podcast. I'll see you in the final module.